So, do you know that your passion can really die when it is not fed? Your passion can really starve when it is not fed. And then I want to ask you, what then is the essence of venturing into a pursuit for tangible results when there is no passion for that? We'll be talking about this immediately after the break. Stay there and don't go anywhere. So, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and I really want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for also turning on the notification bell to always receive alert of our new videos immediately they are dropped. I do not take this for granted. And to you just visiting my page for the first time, welcome, and I'm so glad to have you right here. Please do me this favor of subscribing and also turn on the notification bell. This will help you to always see videos immediately they are dropped right here on this channel. Do not also forget to like, to share, and also to comment and engage in the comment section. Thank you. Now let's talk about the point that we have to discuss about today. Your passion can really die if you do not feed them. Now, illustratively, let's imagine. I want you to just follow me and just let's enjoy this discussion together. Imagine you having a vehicle. Now, you need fuel in that vehicle for you to be able to move that vehicle to that particular destination that you are headed for, right? Good. Now, if the ignition is not started, that vehicle would not move, regardless of how full your tank is. So let me break it down. Let's look at that vehicle as your vision. Let's think about the fuel in the vehicle as your potentials. That's the things you need to move you on the journey of your vision. Now, think about the key. That key you need to start up the ignition as your passion. So imagine you don't have a key, regardless of how good your map is, regardless of how very great your road is already, and you having a full tank of your car and you have no key to start the car, that car is not going to move. Let's talk about passion. You need to feed your passion and not allow it starve until it dies for you to really be able to journey on that pursuit of yours. Okay, I know you right there watching me had been in this situation at a certain time in life where you are at the peak of your passion, that moment where everything around of you is just saying, do this, from inside of you, you are ready. Around of you, you feel you can do it, There's a way the passion work. It works with your mind telling you that you can do this. It works with your mind telling you that you're ready. It makes everything look so ready. But do you know that sometimes your environment and things around of you might not necessarily be ready for the journey of that vision? What then are you going to do? I've met a lot of people and they talk about the fact that they arrived at that time T where it looks as though I am ready. And when they came into reality of life, they realized that things around of them were really not ready. And the passion was here, and then gradually it was coming this, and they got it all lost. And now for them to pick up passion again, it's dangerous for your passion to die, because the energy you're going to be needing to revive your passion would be more than that energy that you had when the passion came effortlessly. The point here is, do not wait until your passion dies before you realize that the need for passion is very, very important in the pursuit of vision. So I'm going to be talking about two things today because this is going to be a series. I don't want this video to be too lengthy, so we're going to take it a bit by bit. So if you watch this video today, make sure that your notification bell is turned off so that you would see an alert for the next episode of this video. Okay, so two things we'll be talking about today. Number one, we'll be talking about you having a vision at the moment your passion comes. You getting a vision at the moment your passion comes. I'm not talking about you just having a feeling of you doing something. The journey of having a passion to vision, it starts gradually. There's the incubation stage where your mind is still trying to process all of those beautiful things you see you doing. There's a point where you begin to analyze yourself to see, am I really able to do? That's when you started thinking about your potentials, your capacity, your giftings that will enable you to do this thing that you really want to do. So the journey to a vision pursuit is in stages. So talking about passion here and you having a vision at the point where your passion comes, I'm going to explain this for you to understand. When you arrive at that particular burning point where everything is saying, I am ready, this is the right time to attack. This is the right time to do something. I know everything might not be rosy. I know everything around of you might not be sufficient for you to really do what is burning inside your mind. But this particular time is when to start doing something. And the first thing that you are meant to do is to get a vision for this passion you have. It's not just enough to say, oh, I know that in the business world, I'm going to be one of the top persons in the business world that people would reckon with. I am going to be very famous. I am going to be very rich. All of these things are beautiful imaginations. But the point is, what exactly do you want to do in the business world that would make you rich, that would make you famous? You really need to know your space. The business world is wide. So you need to capture a future. And that is what the vision is all about. You need to capture something that is connecting with your own personality, talking about the potentials that you have discovered about you, talking about the capacity you have, talking about your intellect, talking about your passion as well. Get a vision for it. So this is how you do it. If you are talking about the business world, now I have a passion. I know that I can do it. I've been spoken to. This is my time to shine. That's amazing. You want to know, what area of the business world do I think I am meant to be in? Now, the next thing is, where do I see myself going in the business world that I could really say to myself that I had gotten to the point where I would be famous and I would be rich? So, two things I said now. You first checked yourself to know the things inside of you that would support your passion. And secondly, you have a vision of where you're going to, so that when you arrive there, you would really know that, yes, you are there. So you really need to know this for you to be able to feed your passion. If you stay at the point of just passion and not having a clear vision for that passion, you just find out that everything you have is just emotions. And at the long run, emotions are short term. Emotions are short time. You don't keep emotion for so long. If you don't do something about the feelings you have at that moment, it dies off and then on to the next. So have a vision for your passion, especially at that point, that peak of your burning passion. Get and capture a vision. Two things about vision to recap again. You should know where you are now and what you have to fuel that vision, and you want to see ahead of you so that you can run. Where am I going to in this space? Write it down. So when that vision is on your mind, you cannot kill your passion. That vision will keep you running. That vision remains on your mind to keep you running. And you realize that your passion is fed. That's one way to feed your passion. And secondly, for today, I'm going to be talking about strategy. Strategy. You really need to now then move forward from just having a vision to now begin to start to strategize your vision. The reality is telling you that you can't really venture, but your mind is telling you that you can. That is the point I am discussing about now. So you want to put a strategy around this feeling so that this feeling doesn't die. Now, what do you do with your strategy? You want to start thinking, okay, what are the goals I need to set? Okay, I want to be, don't forget, we are using an illustration of a business word. I want to be a famous and a rich business person. What are the goals I need to set? Okay, so I know I want to be in the fashion industry as a business person. I want to be a fashionpreneur. What are the goals I need to set? Okay, I'm going to, probably you don't even have a skill for a fashion, for as a fashion designer, I meant to say. The first thing you want to do is to go acquire the skill, right? Then, secondly, you want to see how you can establish yourself. Set realistic goals, set smart goals, set goals that are time bound, that you can tell, I am here today and I'm there tomorrow. Set goals. This is the first thing to do with your strategy. Number two, define a scope around your strategy. Define a scope around your strategy. I meant to say, you don't want to exaggerate your vision. You don't want to make things too unassuming. You want to set a scope around your strategy. Number three, you want to check about your competitions around of you. You just want to put yourself into that passion that you're so desiring. You don't just want to stop at the feelings, but you want to put yourself into the reality, though the reality around of you is not really telling what you need to do, but you want to keep doing things to feed that feeling so that that feelings don't die. Okay, and there are many things you could do about your strategy, like setting goals, looking around of you on realistic approaches to maximizing those goals, and also looking for competitions around of you. You could seek mentors to get counsels. Doing all of these things are feeding your passion. There is no way your passion will die when you have put all of these things to play. So today we talked about vision, and secondly we talked about strategy. These are the things you can do to feed your passion so that that feeling would not die, especially at that point where it is burning and you really need to act fast. I know that you have something to say, and I'll be waiting to see that in the comment section. Share your experience with us. Let us see how you have found yourself in this situation and how you had been able to feed your passion to the point that you were able to sustain that passion to venture into a resultful vision pursuit. On the next episode, we're going to be talking on another two things that you need to add to this first two to sustain your passion, to keep your passion so that it doesn't starve, so that it doesn't die. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I remain Hope Adewole, and I hope to see you on the next episode of my video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you again. Bye-bye.